Good afternoon, everybody. I hope it's Tuesday, and I wanted to start this video by asking somebody, what do you do when you get too hot? I mean, when you've been out in the heat all day and you can't stop sweating. Does that make sense to anybody? Anyway, I'm just asking. Anyway, I'm using your cup. Well, it's my cup now, but Coop, I'm using the cup, and it's full of iced tea. It probably should be full of water, but I just got home a little bit ago, maybe I'm gonna say an hour, and I am boiling. This is the hottest day this year, so I'm gonna have to be more careful when I go out. And I forgot my sunscreen. I forgot to put sunscreen on before I went out. Look at that burn. I know you guys probably think that's tan, but it really isn't. That is sunburnt. See, there's another one on this side. Oh! See it? Sunburn. Anyway, I am roasting hot and I can't stand it anymore. So I came home and I got this tumbler cup and I filled it up with iced tea, and that's what I'm drinking. I needed something cold, so I hope iced tea will do it. There's no ice in it because I went and bought some new ice cube trays, and I will show you that in tomorrow's video. Lizzie, I went to the UPS store today, and there was nothing in my mailbox. There was nothing. So it may be in there sometime this week, and I have to go out again on Saturday to go get, those of you ladies who know what I'm talking about, Saturday I have to go get a mammogram done. So, you know, this may sound funny, but somebody asked me once what it was like to get a mammogram. And any of you ladies who are my age or 45 or older, you know, when we start getting those things, you know, you tell somebody what it's like to get a mammogram. Tell a guy, if a guy asks you what that feels like, tell them it's like taking your willy, right, and sticking it in this x-ray machine, right, and letting them flatten it as much as they can, right, until it's practically nothing, and that's how they get a mammogram. In case any of you fellas out there were interested in what it's like to get one. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Us women know what it's like. No, it doesn't hurt. It depends on the women, though. You know, some women have bigger, you know, they're bigger, and some of us are not. Weren't blessed to have great big knockers, if you know what I mean. So it's just the way that it is. Some of us were blessed and some of us were not. And I was not, excuse me. But I'm just saying that just the way it is. Anyhow, let me continue with my video. Gotta keep it going for at least 20 minutes. I didn't write any of this stuff down today. Because I was just, didn't feel like it, and I'm running a little late today. I just got home, like I said, an hour ago, and somebody is reading my my comments, and so when I get home now, somebody's telling me about my comments, and I really wish he wouldn't do that, but he's reading them. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, like I said, I'm just being happy, you know what I mean? I'm really thirsty. Anyway, and as far as the donations go, nobody really has to donate anything. It's your discretion. And just for the record, in case anybody was interested, I do have some income. Yes, I do. As I've said this 100 times, I just don't have enough income to cover rent. Not thousands of dollars worth of rent. I need possibly to add about $2,000 added to the income I already have. Does this make any sense to anybody? And the money that is donated to PayPal, I don't spend that on cigarettes. I spend my money on cigarettes, not the money that's donated. That money is used to fix things. It's used to buy groceries. Yes, it is. I used it to buy a soda. I've used it to buy myself food while I'm out. I have used that money for coffee because that's what somebody gave it to me for. But I do not spend PayPal money on cigarettes. I spend my own personal money on those things. And no, I don't buy cigarettes all the time. I really don't. I really haven't been buying that many lately. Now in the month of February, I might have bought more. And maybe in March, I might have bought more. But for this month, I really didn't. May, I haven't really hardly bought any cigarettes. In April, I didn't buy that many either. And if I did, it was with my own personal money. You know what I mean? The money that is donated from my kind subscribers is the money I use to fix my plumbing in my bathroom. It was used to fix, to get a new plug for my water heater. It was used to get a new faucet for my bathroom. That's what it was used for. Like I said, I understand where people are coming from. You know, people don't want to donate their money to somebody who's going to spend it on stuff that has nothing to do with, that have nothing to do with, whatever it is that they sent it for, you know what I mean? You know, you guys have, as I said yesterday in yesterday's video, that everyone has the right to voice their own opinion. And I will stand with that statement. And that's the truth. They don't want to take their hard-earned money and give it to somebody who's going to waste it on cigarettes or whatever they're going to waste it on. You know what I mean? That is, and I did make a 30-minute video, and that was because somebody made a statement about, if I remember correctly, I could be mistaken, but that video was a long time ago, and I said, I do believe what was said was, somebody would donate more after I found another place. That is quite understandable. I mean, I didn't understand it at first, you know, when it was first said, but I get it. You don't want your money going to something other than what you sent for getting a place. And that's what that money is for. And I have $50 saved up saved up on YouTube, believe it or not, because of all of your, because of all of the donations I got on YouTube. Yes, with the super chats and the super thanks and the super stickers and get this is very exciting. I have a member that I didn't even know I had, and I've got to make him something special because he is my first member. And I'm super excited. I didn't even know I had any members until this morning or last night, because I was YouTube. I get a weekly thing on my YouTube channel and how every week of how my channel is doing. This week I got 699 views, which is actually not good. Really, it isn't. But in that same time, that's when I found out I had a member. So I have to create him something. He has been taking care of me for the last... He became a member 15 days ago. Think about this. So I'm going to make him something on my channel so he knows how much he's appreciated. I understand what he was saying now. He has been taking care of me for 3 months now. And I don't know if you mind me doing this, Dominic, but I want to. You are my first member. Yes, and I appreciate you. I really do. I love you with every ounce of my soul. I really do. I appreciate you and everything that you've done. But as I was saying, that I have $50. That money, that $52 that's being saved, that is going towards my travel trailer. That was what I'm going to use that money for, because that is what I want. I want to get out of this house, get my own yard in my own lot. You know what I mean? That's got my name on it, and I don't have to worry about anybody else anymore reading my comments, or, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I don't mind him doing it. You know, he's just concerned I have stalkers. That's what he says. He thinks that I have a stalker. He said, how would anybody know I was buying cigarettes? I know how Coop knows, but I don't know how anybody else would know that. How would anybody know I was buying cigarettes? Oh, did I tell you I was buying cigarettes with that money? No, I haven't told anybody I was buying any cigarettes. And the only one that really knows I was buying a cigarette is my pharmacist. The pharmacist I talked to at the clinic. You know what I mean? I went and talked to her today, and so she's the only one knows I've been buying cigarettes. So how would anybody else know that? Yes, I am having trouble quitting smoking, but I'm not giving up yet. I just gotta take that dumb medication that they gave me, and it might possibly work. I've got to put my heart into it, because it hasn't been. It really isn't. Ow. This hurts. You know what I mean? Sunburns hurt now. I think it's because I'm getting older now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. You know, and 650 is a good way to go. Yeah, 650. I will go for that. It just seems like an awful high number, don't you think? I want to do 650. You think I can do 650? Well, you always tell me I can do anything. So, you know what's funny? Is that after I can get it. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, but this is a good thing. One of you, for some reason, if I would have left that, I'm going to but publish that, that live in the future after the hoopla goes away. Just because I didn't delete the video, it's just unlisted right at the moment. Good iced tea. It's sweet tea. It's not just iced tea, it's sweet. And Red Diamond is the best. Anyway, as I was saying, everybody has the right to their own opinions, and you want what you want done with your money. And that decision is totally is your choice, your decision, you know what I mean? Nobody's forcing anybody to donate anything. If you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. Either way, it's just fine. I'm just glad we're friends. We're creating a community. A homespun. He said it best to me the other day when I went to one of his lives. I went to 2 of his lives, by the way. And that's what he said. We're creating a community. And he's right. We are creating a community of friends. We all get along. You guys are very kind to each other. You're a bunch of kind souls, is all I know how to say. I said you're nice people. Plain and simple. I did it again. Anyway, I've had a really terrific day. I don't have another appointment with Dr. Quatch until July, which I can handle. So I have to go out again this coming Saturday, I told you. So I have to save some money, and just in case anybody is interested, I am buying lunch while I'm out. The appointment is at 1:30. I'm gonna say 1:30 or 2 o'clock. For some reason, I keep scheduling my appointments for early afternoon, which is fine. And I've never had an appointment in my whole life on a Saturday, so this should be quite intriguing. And yes, in case anybody's interested, I have to take my roommate with me because I have no idea how to get there. Yes, I got to take the bus there, and this is a new neighborhood for me, and I don't want to get lost. And so he knows the bus routes, and he knows what goes where. I'm sure it's not that far, you know, because I looked on the map, and I can't read a map to save my life. I really can't. I can't fold a map, and I can't read one either. You know, I know this whole Montop from Riverside, right, all the way to Riverside. I know all of Pleasant Valley. I know, basically what I'm saying is I know one big giant circle. I can get all the way from my home to Airport Boulevard. I know everything down there. I'm within the area of 4 different McDonald's. There's one on Riverside, there's one on Airport, there's one on, so if I ever get hungry and absolutely have to have McDonald's, there's 4 of them in the area. There used to be an Arby's, but it closed. Oh man, I love their cheddar beef. Like I said, I don't eat a whole lot of fast food. I have to when I go out, because as Shelley was saying, when we don't eat, we get weak. And she's absolutely right. I get weak when I haven't eaten a decent meal. And Dr. Quatch was telling me today I only eat 1 meal a day, which isn't healthy either. Somebody was trying to tell me that, and I wasn't listening, as always. Anyway, I can take, cause yesterday I had Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, the Hormel. It's a microwave. It takes 60 seconds to warm it up. That's my idea of a meal. Well, I can't afford fancy foods like you do. You know, when I buy bratwurst, that's like a once every 6 month thing where I wanted to cook a brat on the grill, but they're very expensive. You know what I mean? I can't afford all them fancy foods. So I can only buy what I can afford. You know what I mean? And vegetables isn't on that list of things to afford to buy. Because I still have to buy bread. And I have to buy fruit. I love eating fruit, by the way. Watermelons, apples, bananas. I always call them nanas. You know, I loved eating nanas. And grapes. That's another one. Oh my gosh. Take a grape, right? Just say you really want some ice water, right? Take your grapes, like if you ever get any, and put like a bunch of grapes in your freezer. Let them freeze, right? And you can put them in your water or iced tea, and you'll always have ice cubes for your drinks. Yes, instead of lemons, you can use grapes. Isn't that a great idea? Anyway, and whoever mentioned something about putting banana peels in their tomato plants, you know, they're still not growing, and it's Tuesday. So maybe those seeds I bought were junk. Well, I did buy them from the Dollar Tree. They should be growing by now. Something should be popping out of the dirt. And I've been watering them every day. Maybe that's it. Well, anyways, that's what I'm talking about today. Oh, look at it, almost 20 minutes. I just had a good day today. Tomorrow, part of tomorrow's video, I went to Wendy's today, and so today's trip to Wendy's will be on tomorrow's video. Anyway, I hope you all, I wanted to thank you so much for joining me in today's video. As I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have kind hearts, you're nice people, and I think we got a good thing going here. I really do, and I can't wait to see some of you on Saturday, because that's when I get to see you guys the longest. and I need to create something for Dominic on my videos just for him, because he is our new member. So yes, and just for the record, he has been taking care of me for 1, 2, 3 months, and I didn't know it. I did not know it. I'm in awe. I really have. So he's a good guy, and he's a very good guy. You know what I mean? For some reason, I clicked with him too. Anyways, he's a really good guy. I like him. So either I'm gonna have to do a members only live for him, and so we can talk, or I can do. I'm not sure what to do about that, but I'm gonna have to create something just for him, a lone member, and to let him know how much I appreciate him and how grateful I am that he is my friend. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just at a loss for words. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I feel like I've been talking too much. Have a great night, everybody. I appreciate you, and I always will. And I appreciate all your amazing comments, because I need the feedback. And I love what you guys have to say. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I can't wait till Saturday when we go live again. And yes, I'm going to try to go for 650. I think I can do it. Yes, I don't think anything. I know I can do it. I love you too, Coop and Breezy and all of you. I really do. You guys are awesome people. I'm just at a loss for words. I know I've been talking for 22 minutes. How can you possibly be at a loss for words? But I can. Anyway, let me know what to do in case I get too hot. Because I was really hot when I got home. I'm still sweating. But I'm sitting right next to the air conditioner, which seems to help a little. So anyway, I will see you all in the morning with more nutty videos. I'm testing out Snapchat. I'm learning how to use it with the help from Shelly. She's great at it. You know what I mean? That's how she got all her subscribers. She's putting some crazy stuff on her Instagram. And I love it. I'm not kidding. She had big old eyelashes and big old lips, and it was fun. She is a hoot. You guys really need to go over there and watch some of her videos. She's finally completely monetized. I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, Shelly. Anyway, I have to give her a shout out because we talked for a long time last night. So if any of you ever get in the mood to chat with somebody, you can get a hold of me on Instagram. Yes, I learned something new on there. I enjoy talking, you know, just in case you're interested. If not, that's okay. We'll just wait till Saturday and go live. We'll talk then. Anyways, I really do have to go because I'll just go on and on and on about everything. Yes, I'm gonna go, and I will see you all in the morning and tomorrow night with a cat video. And we'll go outside and check out the tomatoes. You can watch me water them and all that good stuff. Yes. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you. And love, 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 love. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. Yes, we're a community. And I love that. Good night, everybody.